Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're just joining for the first time, you are more than welcome. My name is Debbie Blossom, and on this channel we talk about relationship, friendship, lifestyle, beauty, and all that good stuff. Okay, if you know you might be interested in stuff like this, please stick around, subscribe to my channel, and also turn on the bell notification so you can get notified whenever I post a video. All right guys, let's head straight into this video. By the title of this video, you already have an idea what we will be talking about. So we're going to be talking about something that I feel to some extent is quite sensitive and is somehow or somewhat important to different people, or means different things to different people. So first of all, the question is closure a scam? Is closure important? All right, so I have some stuff listed out here on my phone, so I'm going to be checking them sometimes. So first of all, we have to know the meaning of closure. So like I have here, it says seeking for closure means seeking for answers to the cause of a certain loss in order to restore the painful feelings it has created. So basically, when you are seeking closure, it's like you're trying to understand why what happened. Okay, and in relationship is, oh, why did he break up with me like that? Why did he ghost me? Why did she ghost me? Why did she, break up with me like that? And for a loss or death of someone that's close to us, oh my God, did she really die? Oh my God, what happened? I can't believe this. You're in denial. You want to understand. You want to be able to move on from that situation. That's where closure comes in. We're going to be talking about closure, but based off the relationship aspect of it. Closure is important to finish all illusions about what ifs scenarios in a relationship. So I'm gonna use myself as an example. So when I got ghosted, basically, all right, that's a story for another day. So for me, I was like, oh, I just kept thinking, oh, could it be because I did this, or what if I had done this differently? Would he have changed the situation? Or what if I'm the problem? What if he noticed this about, So sometimes the need for closure is just to end that illusion, just to, just close that chapter, to end that scenario, that thought that would just keep coming and bugging your mind the whole time. That's for the most part what closure, could help you to get, right? Individuals are different. So because it worked for John doesn't necessarily mean it's going to work for Paul. Okay, so the fact that I seek closure and I got an answer and I felt better about it does not mean you are going to try it and it's going to work out the same way for you. I saw a post somewhere where a lady mentioned that, oh, closures are for white people, that accept it's a borrowed curse for us Nigerians. That, like, so for me, I feel like that's very wrong. Like, you don't tell people how to move on from a relationship, from a loss and stuff like that. So that's why I'm putting it out there that it's going to be very different for everybody. How you go about it, what you're looking for when you are seeking closure. So we're all different. So it's going to be all, a different scenario for every person. So for me, basically, or personally, I think the best closure you can get is from yourself and not from whoever had dumped you, whoever had ghosted you, whoever you had lost. It's for the most part going to come from you. And how can you help yourself get closure? By seeking help. And seeking help means you could talk to somebody about it, and for the most part, you're going to feel relieved about it. You could actually get to speak with a counselor, a therapist, or anything. That is you seeking help. That is you seeking closure for yourself, by yourself, without necessarily involving the other party who had broken your heart or made you feel the way you feel, I also feel that closure comes from within. Basically the acceptance of what the situation really is. Someone passes and then you sit there and be like, no, I don't believe this. This is not true. This cannot be possible. This, is not happening. When you keep putting yourself in that situation, in that place, then you would never get closure. But when you, learn to accept things for what they are, accept a situation, I'm not saying it's easy, okay? Do not get me wrong. It's not easy for anyone to accept, a hurt or a loss of anybody. But when you can, get to the point where you understand the situation for what it is, it's going to help you a lot. And it's going to give you that closure that you are seeking. For relationship, the fact that you accept, like, oh, okay, he ghosted me, she ghosted me, I guess that is what it is, The fact that you can do that, then you are literally giving yourself closure, accepting that, okay, this has happened and it has happened. I need to move on, you know? And sometimes what I notice is like when you are seeking closure, it makes you make vulnerable moves. It puts you in vulnerable situations. It makes you very vulnerable where you feel like, okay, for me to get this, you know what, I'm gonna just do this, I'm gonna just do that. And sometimes these things end up hurting you. So it's best for you to sit down and think about it. Do not let one situation lead to another situation and another situation because you were seeking closure, okay? If you tried and it's not coming forth, then seek help for yourself. I mean, think about it from this angle. The person you're even seeking this closure from might not even give it to you, might not even give you what you want to hear. You know, for us, sometimes as humans, before we go seeking for some things, we already have, you know, we already create a fantasy, we already create an illusion, we already create that story we want to hear already, like, oh, I think it's because of this. So what if you go seek this closure from this person and they don't even give you what you were expecting, you know? And sometimes they might not even give you the real reason why they broke up with you, why they ghosted you, why, and that's what you're looking for, right? So what's the point of you going to ask this person, why did you do this to me? Why did you break my heart? When, I mean, they might not even give you the real reason. And you know one thing, that when they don't give you the real reason and you know in your head that I don't think that's what it is, it hurts you even more. It hurts you even more, and then it makes your healing process longer. So I mean, closure is important, but you just have to be careful when you are treading towards this path. So the best way for you to actually get this closure is to put yourself first. Understand that you are important, that okay, this person did what they did, okay, they do not respect me enough and that's why they did that, okay, I'm not going to give them the chance to actually put me down anymore and stuff like that. So you have to put yourself first. You have to do what is good for you, and that doesn't necessarily have to involve them. That's what you should understand. So I wrote this down and it says, you may never have closure as to knowing why and what happened. However, you can have healing. So you might not get answers, but you can get healing. And this would actually start from you and basically not depending on anybody to give it to you. You just have to learn to be open-minded. Using myself as an example, okay, I got served a one-sided breakup, right? And I was like, oh my God, I loved him so much, right? And he gave me the impression that he loved me so much too. And I was like, oh my God, what could actually have come between us? What could have happened? What did he see? What did he hear? What did I do? And stuff like that. I kept beating myself up. I kept asking myself that question and stuff. He blocked me on most of the social media platforms and means to communicate, and I was like, how can I deal with this? Oh my God, I need to know why. Maybe if I talk to him, he could change his mind. Maybe if I do this, he could change his mind. Maybe if I talk to his friend, he could convince him to change his mind. I was seeking for closure. I was seeking to understand why it happened. So let me tell you, sometimes you will never get it. Because why? I never got it. I never really, you know, got a reply. I never got an answer for why he did what he did. But guess what? I had to heal, and I am healed, and I'm in a better place now. So what I'm saying is that you can actually seek for closure, but do it rightly, do it in the right channel. And for the most part, the best closure you can give is from you. It's from within. You have to learn to understand that what has happened has happened. You have to seek help. You have to know that, okay, whether or not I know why this happened, I need to move on with my life. I need to heal. You know, I need to be happy. You have to put yourself first. And that's what I learned. Because look at me, I was reduced to stalking. So I went ahead and sent an email like, okay, if he cannot see my calls, if he cannot see my texts, he's going to see my emails, right? Or something. And I sent a whole last paragraph, you know, what happened? Is there any way I could do anything differently? What happened? What did I do wrong? And da 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 da. And he never replied. So because he didn't reply me, should I now, you know, stay hurting? See, that's where you should understand that the fact that they did not give you what you're seeking, or they cannot give you what you're seeking, doesn't mean your life has to end. You have to keep moving on. So basically that is it for today. So closure, of course, is important, But please, while I eat, do not let yourself go. All right, guys, so thank you for staying to the end of this video. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you agree with this point that I just shared, go ahead and let me know in the comment section. If you do not agree with any of this, go ahead and share it in the comment section. And if you feel any tips or stuff that you can share to help people understand this topic better, go ahead and drop in the comment section, and all of this is highly welcome. Thank you guys for watching. Bye. And also, please do not forget to subscribe to my channel, please, because it is very important and it is free. Thank you.